Hey everyone, it's Carla from the Medicine Hat Public Library. I'm back with another STEAM Saturday, and today we are looking at the science of magic potions and chemical reactions between vinegar and baking soda. So we are going to be doing a couple different experiments. I have a bunch of jars here. 2 of them have vinegar in them already, and 2 of them have baking soda in them. We are going to be adding some extra things to these as well, such as some dish soap, food coloring, some glitter, and maybe even some gems in one of them to make them look like a really cool magic potion. So the way this experiment works is we are going to be combining the baking soda and the vinegar, and that's going to cause a chemical reaction. And when these 2 ingredients mix, they create a gas called carbon dioxide, and the gas floats away and forms all sorts of bubbles that you'll see when we mix them together. So I am going to start with one of the vinegar jars. And to the vinegar, I am going to add, well, let's do our food coloring first. I'm going to add food coloring, and I want to make a purple potion. So I'm going to add some purple food coloring in there. I'm also going to add my glitter, and I think I'm going to do white glitter in this one. So I'm going to dump glitter in there. All right, and then I'm going to take a spoon and just mix that together. And as you can see, I am doing this over a baking tray in hopes that it will catch some of the bubbles when these start to bubble over. So I have my vinegar, my food coloring, and my glitter in there. You know what, let's add a little bit of silver glitter too. Why not? Make this a super fancy potion. And a couple fun gems. And then the next thing we're going to add is our soap. And you are going to put a pretty good amount of dish soap in there. You're just going to do a big squeeze of dish soap, just like that. And stir that in. It already looks super cool with all that glitter in there. All right, and now I am going to take my baking soda and spoon some baking soda in there as well. All right, so I have a heaping teaspoon here. I'm going to sprinkle that in on the top there. And can you see it is already starting to grow and foam? Add some more baking soda. All right, so as you can see, it is growing, and you can see the purple kind of foam on the top. It's growing and growing, and it's going to come over the sides here. And so this is a really, really fun activity. You get to add things to this now. So if you want more glitter in your potion, sprinkle on some more glitter. If you want to throw in a different color, like maybe some green, throw on a couple drops of green and see how that mixes together. Oh, it looks so cool. It's just slowly foaming over the jar and all the way down. So again, this is a gas that is being created called carbon dioxide, and it is making all these fun bubbles. All right, I'm going to try one now that has just the baking soda. We're going to let this one do its thing over here. In this one over here, I'm going to add some red glitter right into the baking soda. I am also going to give that just a tiny little mix together there. I have a bowl full of vinegar over here. I'm going to add that same good squeeze of dish soap to it, and I'm going to add a different color to this. I want to have an orange potion, so I'm gonna Put some yellow in there and some red. And I'm gonna stir this up to an orange. This one is overflowing so much, it is so cool. For this one over here, I'm gonna take a little dropper and I'm going to fill it up with this vinegar and soap, and I'm going to add this to this jar, 1 drop at a time, and you can slowly see the chemical reaction happening. This is happening really fast because we have a lot of each ingredient. This one is going to be a lot slower, but you can still see it foaming inside there and becoming magical. We're gonna let that sit and do its own thing and see how long it takes to kind of expand and bubble over. We have this really cool tall one here. It also has just baking soda in it, and I am going to add vinegar to this one as well. I am going to drop a couple of these fun little gems in because I think with this being a tall one, we might be able to see some of them floating around. And this one's so cool. Again, as it floats, you can just add more glitter, add more colors, see how they mix together. So fun. You can put some red on there too. So cool, so fun to watch. So this one I have my my gems in. I am going to add a little bit of red food coloring straight to the mixture of baking soda in here. Just why not? And again, with the droppers, adding that vinegar in and seeing what happens. And as you can see, it already foams up. This one I'm hoping to get a lot of vinegar in. As you can see, this one is starting to foam up as well. Very cool. And as you put in this orange mixture and it mixed with that red food color, it turns more into a red because there's more of the red dye than the yellow dye. Very cool. I think it's really cool. On this side you can see a lot of this red, and then when you turn it, it's a lot more orange. Very cool little experiment. So for this one, I am going to try something different. I'm going to take a whole spoonful and add it to this one and see how differently that reacts than using the eyedropper. As you can see, it reacts a lot faster. It's already growing way faster, just like this one is. So again, this one's really cool. It's starting to get big. We can add some glitter on there. We can add some more food coloring, change the color of it a little bit. So fun. And see, now it's going to start to overflow as well. And that's what I wanted to see. Oh, this is such an interesting activity just to sit back and watch it happen. And then we have 1 jar left over here. And I'm going to transfer it to the middle. All right, so I moved this big purple guy out of the way. I'm gonna put this guy right in the middle, right in all the mess, and we are going to do something fun with this one. So this one is, again, filled with just vinegar. So we're gonna take that soap, add a good squeeze of soap in there, and then, what color? Maybe we should do a bright green. So this is a lime green food coloring. So we're going to drop that in there, and we're going to add our glitter. We're gonna go with silver glitter. And I like adding a lot of glitter to mine. It's just really, really fun. Maybe some of this white glitter too. So you can see the glitter's kind of falling to the bottom in there. I'm just gonna take the spoon, give it a little bit of a stir. And again, even just stirring that glitter with the vinegar and soap makes a really, really cool image. And we just have to put our spoonful of baking soda. So I'm going to take a nice heaping spoonful, and I'm just going to put 1 in here. And let's see what happens. Oh, that's just 1 teaspoon. Look at how cool that looks. Let's get some more of that glitter on the top there. And I'm going to add a couple drops of dark green food coloring. Look at how cool that looks. This is a really fun activity because you can just do this as long as you want, and you can keep adding vinegar and adding baking soda and seeing how things change. You can, of course, like I did, do some with baking soda in them first and some with vinegar in them first, and see if they're a little bit different when you combine things and the order that you combine things. You can try one with no soap and see what happens when you don't have soap in it. You can do really cool things with mixing your colors, like we made orange out of yellow and red. And then we wanted a more red, so we added more red to that, and we got this cool color over here. And again, this one I'm gonna try putting some more, another spoonful of vinegar in here, just to help keep that chemical reaction going. And you can see now how full this is, and this is going to get a little messy. It's going to overflow the very top with a red and orange foam. See how cool that is? I hope you had fun watching this. I know I had fun making this one. It's super fun to watch the chemical reaction happen, and super fun to see the colors changing and the glitter mixing together. I think that it is so cool. If you decide to do this activity, take a picture of it. I'd love to see what your magic potions ended up looking like, and you could take a video even so I can see how yours is oozing out of the container. That would be super fun to see. Leave us a comment down below. Tell us your thoughts. Tell us what color your potion would be. And you know, if you want to find more fun videos like this, check out our YouTube page at MHPublicLibrary. We have all of our fun story times and craft videos on there. There's cooking videos and lots of fun stuff for the whole family. So, as I said, let us know if you do this one. Leave us a comment, even to just say hi. I'll see you next time. Bye.